Hey everyone, today for you guys I have a Sephora, let me grab the box, Sephora VIB sale haul. I didn't get too many things because this sale I don't like as much as their 20% off sale, obviously, because this is only 15%. And I mean, 15% isn't that big of a savings. I mean, it's good, but it's not like fantastic. So I tend to not go too crazy on this one. But there was some things that I was interested in picking up, but I'm just kind of forewarning you guys, this isn't some like 20-minute haul video. This should be pretty quick, and I don't have tons of products, but I am very excited about the stuff that I decided to purchase. So I'm going to talk about the first thing that I was like, oh my god, could not wait to get my hands on. This is the Makeup Forever HD foundation. And I know that this has been out forever and it's like I've had how many years to get my hands on this, but I just have never, I don't know what it is. I just have never decided to spring for it. And I think my biggest issue with this was that when I wasn't self-tanning and when I'm just my natural shade of kind of pale but not super pale, they don't really have a shade that matches me perfectly. 117 Marble, which is the very light, very yellow tone shade, I think would do a pretty good job, but it's just bordering that kind of like too light sort of look. And with my foundation, overall, I would say, of course, you want a perfect match, but I would kind of like it to be a little bit warmer and almost a little darker than I would like it to be a little bit lighter, just because, you know, naturally I'm so pale and I don't really want to be paler. I just kind of walk that weird fine line between I'm not like porcelain and like beautiful, flawless Snow White skin, but I'm also not tan in any sort. So anyway, long ramble. But since I have been self-tanning and I've really gotten into the routine, I decided to pick up the Makeup Forever HD foundation in the shade N120. 118 was a little bit too beigey, a little bit too on the like orangey side, and this one was that kind of perfect yellow tone, but still kind of tan color. And oh my god, I love this so much. I've only used it once, and I have it on right now, so I can't say that it's like, you know, the world's best foundation or everything. I really have to give it a good go. However, I mean, just first impression wise, I love it. I think that it looks natural, but I think it still looks very flawless. I'm looking at myself in the camera. I think I look totally on point. My skin looks fantastic, and it doesn't look shiny, it doesn't look too dewy, but it doesn't look too matte. It's like perfect. I absolutely love it. The stain power seems to be pretty good. It's faded a little bit by my nose, but you know, that's kind of to be expected. But other than that, it hasn't settled into any lines. The color match is great right now. I feel like my neck is maybe a little bit darker because I did a lot of self-tanning over the weekend, but I mean, really, for like day-to-day, kind of when I'm in my normal tanning mode, I think that this is going to be the absolute most perfect shade ever. And the main reason I wanted to pick this up is because I'm looking for that perfect foundation to wear on my wedding day, and Estee Lauder Double Wear is kind of like my #1 spot, but now this is creeping in. And if this shade matches me, obviously I'm getting married in August, so I hope to be like naturally a bit darker then. If the shade matches me, I'm guessing that this might be my foundation just because it photographs so beautifully and it feels a lot more comfortable than the Estee Lauder Double Wear does. I mean, I just don't feel like I'm wearing really any makeup. So love, 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 and I cannot wait to give that a few more goes, and hopefully it doesn't break me out and I continue to love it as much as I do right now. Also, I know some of you are going to ask, the lip gloss I'm wearing is Girl About Town by MAC. That's the only thing I have on my lips, but thought I'd throw that in there because I know I'll get comments on it. Okay, another Makeup Forever product. This is the Makeup Forever HD blush. I know I had to pick up another one of these. This is in the shade 220. I am so obsessed with these blushes, you guys, and I only own 2, but if I could, I would own the entire line. I think that these are just the best blushes ever. Again, I'm wearing this one today. This is a very, very light color, even though this is technically a step up from 215, the one that I own right now. 215, which is more, it's described as a flamingo pink. It's kind of like your corally, peachy pink kind of color. That one is just in tone a lot brighter. This one is a lot more subdued. This is a very natural pink color that I think next time I wear it, I'm just going to try to build up a little bit. I'm so used with, you know, my 215 color to just have to like barely tap and I get a lot of color. I think just because the hue of this isn't so bright, I might have to get my brush in there a little bit more and be okay picking up more product. But I mean, regardless, it's still gorgeous. This is more like your everyday perfect kind of pink shade, and it definitely does have the pigmentation. I mean, I'll do a swatch on the back of my hand so you guys can see. It's definitely pigmented. I just need to be okay with packing on more on my brush than I was with the last shade that I bought. But how pretty is that? Oh my god. So freaking pretty. And these blushes are, They are just to die for. They blend into the skin like a dream. I mean, I can kind of just blend that away so it's just like a very, very sheer wash of color. They're easy to build up. I find that they last all freaking day, which is amazing for a cream product. They work well over powders. They work well, you know, on top of creams or stuff that's not set. They're just fantastic. I mean, there's not like a single person in the world that I don't think would like these because they have the pigmentation, they have the staying power, they look gorgeous on the skin, very, very flawless, and I have just been obsessed. I don't know why I'm putting everything back in the package because I know I'll just take it out, but I don't know. I always do that in haul videos. I've noticed a lot of other people do that too. It's like you gotta keep it in as like pristine condition as you can for the longest amount of time, right? Next makeup-y product, I got the Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector. This is in the shade Moonstone. I have the shade Pearl right now, and it's been my addiction since I've purchased it, which was, I mean, several months ago. So I decided to get Moonstone because Pearl's great if I am tanning, but if I am, you know, just kind of embracing my natural skin tone, it's a little bit too on the bronzy side. I mean, it's not even that bronze, but it just looks kind of orangey on me because it's just a little bit too dark to be like a true, you know, shimmery, glowy, highlighty shade on my not tan skin, if that makes sense. And so Moonstone is kind of like this step down. This is more of just your typical kind of shimmery, not necessarily champagne, because sometimes when I think champagne I think a bit darker, but it's just kind of like a, I don't know, just kind of like a frosty, creamy color. I do have this on right now. I don't know how much it's going to pick up. We'll go on this side too. Oh my god. I mean, it is fantastic. These cream highlighters for Becca are just so freaking pretty. They look so juicy and dewy and fabulous on the skin. And as you can see on my skin tone, I mean, you don't really see the product. You just see this beautiful, beautiful sheen. And I think that this shade in particular would look great mixed in with a primer, which is what I'm really excited to do with it, or mixed in with a foundation just to give a really nice glow. I might do that with the Makeup Forever because I feel like these two together, I think you'd get gorgeous, glowy, amazing, healthy looking skin. So I might have to try doing that. But really, really great shade. I mean, if you're a little bit more pale, or I mean, even right now, like I said, I'm tan and I can totally pull this off. So love it. I think it's fantastic. I want to get like everything from the Becca line because I think that their entire line is fantastic. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this. And I do like that they come in these slightly smaller sizes now rather than the huge, you know, pump containers, just because you need such a little amount of these. And I could see something like the big, you know, full-size one lasting me an entire lifetime. The next product I purchased is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. Everybody talks about this, and you guys know how into cleansing oils I am. Used to be super skeptical about them, would not let any sort of oil touch my face, but now I'm all about the oil. Like, I'm really into oil boosters, I'm really into serums that have some sort of an oil to them. I just really see the benefits now that I've started to use them. It's just about picking the right one for your skin type, and I've just been on like a cleansing oil kick. I've tried different drugstore ones. My most recent one was the Clinique one, and I loved all of them, but I'm just such a product junkie. I just have to keep on trying something new, and this is the one that I probably hear the most about, so I decided to give, you know, kind of like the most infamous one a try. I don't know what to say about it. I haven't tried it yet, so I can't say whether it's good or not. I still have a tiny little bit of my Clinique one left that I'm trying to get through. But it says that it, you know, is an effective way to deeply clean. It's refreshing, and it dissolves impurities in makeup without leaving an oily residue. So my only thing with this is sometimes with cooling products, I'm not super into them, as they tend to have something irritating about them, you know, like menthol, which really isn't good for the skin, and that's what creates the cooling effect. So I hope it doesn't irritate my skin. And I've also heard that it smells weird. I guess I could kind of test that out now. I don't know. That cap seems pretty stuck on there, and I think I'm just going to keep it that way because I don't want oil like seeping out the sides. But I will update you guys on this, let you know how it works for me. Like I said, the only hesitation I have with that is I don't know how good it's going to be for kind of more sensitive skin, because it just seems to have a lot going on as compared to like the Clinique one, which is super basic, no fragrance, no dye, no anything. It's just a cleansing oil. So we'll see how that works. Got a little sample of the Coach Love perfume. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know what to say about it. I also picked up this little guy. I got this as a, I think it was a 250 point perk. This is the Nest Indigo perfume. I've wanted to try a Nest perfume for ages now, so I kind of thought that this was the perfect way to do it. But I am super mad because this is one of those perfumes where the sample doesn't come with a little spray thing. What are you supposed to do with this? I mean, this is just like a disaster waiting to happen because this can easily spill out of here. I'm just scared to even like hold it unopened because I don't know, it just seems so delicate. And I mean, there's a pretty good amount of product in here. There's like 0.25 fluid ounces, so it could last me a while. Oh my god, and it smells fantastic. It just smells like, it smells like everything I want to smell like. It's kind of floral, but it's not too floral. It's a little bit more on the musky side of things, not too musky. It still has a certain like feminine quality to it, but it's perfect. It's not sugary sweet. It's not anything overbearing. It just smells clean and it just smells good, and I can see this being a perfume that I would love, but I don't know what to do with it because I don't know how I'm supposed to apply this. So if you guys happen to have any ideas, if you ever had anything like this, let me know what you suggest because I'm just really bummed because I don't know how I'm going to use this. I think the bottle is gorgeous. I mean, how cute is like the little flowers back there? It just looks very sophisticated and really pretty. And after smelling it, I would definitely be interested in the full size, but I'd like to wear it to see how it actually wears. And that was it. So like I said, there's nothing, it's not too big, there's nothing too exciting in here. A lot of these products have been around for a while, so I didn't pick up anything like new and crazy. But these are just products that I've had my eyes on for a while, and then once the sale came up, I just had them in my wish list and decided to go ahead and do it. I will be updating you guys on these products, of course, in the future, other than, ooh, man. I will update you guys later on the foundation and the cleansing oil just to let you know how it's continually working for me. I have high hopes, so I'm super excited. Let me know if you guys have tried out any of these products, what your thoughts are. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, night, wherever you are, and I will talk to you guys all next time. Bye-bye.